Alright, put it low.
Alright.
Alright, Gary,
Yeah.
we're
Let's
on.
do this.
So this is our new feature. We're calling it full motion video
Yeah, that's what we call it.
free
Nobody
for
else
all.
calls it. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't let me finish. You interrupted. It's called full motion video free for all. And then
I
we're gonna
like
do an FMV game every Sunday.
I like my understanding of how these events played out.
You can hear
We
it
call
now.
it
Right,
full motion
Mikey? The
video.
music a little bit. It might be soft, but it should be playing now. And then I made a trailer for this that I'm gonna play right now. Just to kind of get the hype going. The hype train started here. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy show. That hurt my nose. You guys want to get high?
All right. I hope that got the hype train rolling. Let me move my head around a few times. And yeah, so we're gonna play Dark Side of the Moon. Well, it's kind of basically that Orc Sox. There's some agency, there's some clicking. This is a newer game that came out about 2 weeks ago. You can see the actors on screen in all their glory. I hope my favorite guy's gonna come up in a minute. He's gonna like scream at the camera.
Blah.
Yeah, here he is.
Blah. The moon.
I saw like the first 30 minutes of this game on giantbomb.com, so I was gonna let Gary be in total control just so that I don't let my prior knowledge ruin anything. But yeah, we're gonna get started now. Let me know in the chat if the audio is too low, too high, etc., etc.
And let me know if I'm making the right decisions.
Yeah, here we go. Ooh, autosave. I think that makes it so you can't go back and change your choices very easily. Oh shit, that's loud.
Dun, dun, dun.
Good and evil, light and dark, the eternal struggle resonating through time and space. You're scared, Gideon.
Scared? Of what?
Of me.
Pathetic. Nothing scares me, Sarah. Least of all you.
We both know that's not true. You're scared of love.
You know nothing. Nothing of true power.
Evil isn't power. It's weakness.
I can destroy the universe with a snap of my fingers.
Yes, you can. But you're alone. Alone for eternity.
Oh, how can I be alone when I have you?
You don't have me. He does.
Then he will pay. There's your weakness, Sarah. I'm gonna make him
Oh,
suffer.
it's spelled with an H.
All you can do is watch.
Oh, Gideon. You have no idea of our real strength.
Then the game begins.
Ooh, literally. That's so meta. The game begins.
Oh, Diana.
Look at the production values.
Oh, Aaron Hall?
I think
But
Rupert.
for Booth,
I think Rupert Booth is the star of their first game, Contradiction. I think he's
they
Jenks.
really. Oh, is he?
I think so. He looks like a Rupert.
They really had an opportunity to play Pink Floyd, at this moment.
Sure, yeah, Dark Side of the Moon. I'm glad they're not, because then I would get DMCA'd and taken down.
I would sing over it for you. You wouldn't even know.
Just really ruin it.
You could use another adjective.
Improve it?
Really enhance it, yeah.
This takes place in England, if you guys couldn't tell.
This is the same one as the other one. Is this One American News?
The local village of Merrywine is preparing for its greatest invasion since the Norman Conquest, as this is the prime location to watch the solar eclipse in 2 days' time.
And
Thousands are
I'm
expected to
Budget
join the
007.
Merrywine Hall booked to capacity. However, not all residents are happy with the
Is this
number
his
of
brother?
so-called UFO nuts who have joined the community.
UFO
Some
nut.
sci-fi stuff, UFO nut.
Portsmouth Road
If
claims that
you
a private
if you go to
jar is
Vegas, you'll
choked
see a little
on
shack on the
dangerous
side of the road. They
balloon
sell
debris
almonds.
has called for these
Or
drunken
wait.
Sorry, I wasn't listening to you. I was trying to hear the guy.
The issue is one of intolerance
I was reading it.
rather than threat from aliens. Hugh Chadwick,
Intolerance
Merrywine News.
Tolerance of
back to the
chihuahuas?
studio.
of aliens.
Okay, throughout this story, you will be given interactive choices. My head's not blocking, cool. Be careful which choices you make, as these can and will determine how the story progresses. I like that this guy's still moving very slightly in the background.
Just blinking like, oh, it takes forever to read this.
They're like, let's get the B-roll. Just pretend you're watching TV. Some choices can bring positive outcomes, and some choices will not. Choose carefully. So you want to take out the trash or say goodnight to, I'm going to say our children.
Oh, let me stare in deep belief about the choices I have to make here. Oh, really thinking about it. And the children, what's more important, the trash or the children? This is a tough choice. I think take the rubbish out. Maybe I'll see some aliens.
You got it.
Be intolerant, yeah.
Taking out the trash, achievement unlocked. Oh, it doesn't show my overlay for team.
Still wearing my tie.
We're being watched in the bushes. Oh, I guess maybe
Dad?
he is saying UFO.
Is that a moon?
There's the little glimmer in front of Firefly?
I haven't gone to the eye doctor in about a year.
You were right, man. How did you know taking out the trash would lead us to see something? Does that mean we can't say goodnight to our children now? They're just like, his dad doesn't care about us.
What game is he playing?
Okay, good. We're
But
still
you
gonna
have to
say goodnight.
do that with the controller.
Sounds like a retro game from the sound effect.
Oh. Hey Andy, come on, turn it off now, mate. School in the morning, okay?
Oh, Dad, I'm in the middle of a game. Can I just finish?
Andy, turn it off now.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I'll give you whatever. Anyway, see you in the morning, mate. Okay.
Ah, United States of whatever.
All right.
Well, do you get up? Got work in the morning? Picking your nose?
Did Squall say whatever a lot? I can't remember. The only thing I remember from that game is playing cards.
Get to kiss Scuddles.
Aw, I gotta kiss the bunny too.
Get to kiss Cuddles! Oh, Cuddles, I am so sorry. Good night,
What was
Cuddles.
the Yeah, he did say whatever a lot, I think.
Mama was still here.
Oh, I don't know if you caught that, Gary. I wish Mummy was still here.
Oh. She's
We
with
both
Elvis
do.
Presley
We
in
both do
space.
for him. But,
Oh yeah,
and I'll tell
forgot
you
about
what,
space.
how about tomorrow, me and you play with those toys we got from the car boot sale? How does that sound?
Yay!
Yay! Okay, right, come on, I've got to go now. You need to get some sleep.
Alright, can't be
Night,
sad
night.
again.
Yeah, we'll play with toys tomorrow. Who cares if mom's gone?
And Dad,
Ah, yes.
you're still having those dreams.
About the trash?
Here I am again. Oh, I'm never going to get to bed at this rate. Right, what we said about dreams before.
I hear you.
Dreams are just
That's a real dad
Just
thought.
dreams.
Never
They're
gonna
not
get to
real,
sleep.
Okay? Besides, what's that up there?
Dreamcatcher.
That's the
Who bought
ceiling.
that?
No.
And why did she buy
Hey,
that? To keep the
Fox
bad
hat.
dreams away.
Fox shop.
Okay?
Sponsored by.
And do you know what?
Exclamation mark.
Besides all that, Daddy's here.
that why you
and
wanted to
Daddy
play
will
this?
Never, ever let anything happen to you, and Daddy will always be here for you. Okay? I promise. Yeah? Okay.
Touching.
Look forward to tomorrow. We've got some toys to play with. Right, okay, so night-night, Ruby, night-night, Mr. Cuddles. Mwah. Get some sleep.
Nanite?
Night-night, sweetheart.
Night.
Like the little
Ruby.
robots?
Do you reckon this will suit me?
What?
Night-night, sweetheart.
We got a fox train going in the chat. Everyone's getting foxy. Shout out to that girl's sleep mask. Is that what you call that?
Eyeshadow.
No.
You don't know. You don't wear makeup.
Tell me about it, Ken. And it was only 3 years ago since the last eclipse. Can you believe that? Talk about strange. It's like the whole universe has decided to give us an eclipse overload.
Dear
this
God, I got more trash.
Is this even
Still not gonna take this tie off even though I'm home.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
Always
good point.
business ready.
believe how much excitement this event has stirred up so far. I know for a fact that I, for one, will be right there, sun goggly thingies on, and
God, man, the first thing I do when I get home, just change into like my sweatpants.
So there's an eclipse coming? Is that what that was about?
Oh, I don't know.
I think so.
Something so dumb just then. I'm not gonna say it.
Why did you have
Yeah,
to go?
drywall guy. But I had a lathe plaster at my last house. That stuff is kind of a pain in the
Well,
butt.
answer one.
Just cracks at every
Why?
single corner of like the door jamb and stuff.
Kids miss you. I miss you. We all miss you very much.
Anyways, back over to Sally now for coincidentally the weather.
Deep breaths.
Sally, over to you.
Oh, it's like it's daytime?
It's a
Flashback.
commercial. Oh, it's a flashback.
We're having fun there, my dad.
Allegra may work for
You
you.
must be shattered there with all that sitting down.
Oh, I am truly exhausted, oh beautiful wife of mine. But I have to rest because I have to prepare this beautifully chiselled temple of mine, of course, in preparation for our lovely meal tonight, our anniversary meal, which I am sure will be both lovely and fairly priced.
Seriously, I have no idea how I put up with you.
Well, I know why. It's because I'm treating you to KFC tonight.
Oh, it's a good job I love you, Dean Hamilton. A very good job.
Not a
I
nice
have those shorts.
cargo shorts.
Back in the 90s.
And I'm blessed that you love me. Because I love you too. I wouldn't change you one bit for the
Sarah
entire
with or
world,
without an H?
Mrs.
What's
Sarah
the more dominant
Hamilton.
way to spell Sarah?
I mean, either way's fine. Sorry, I don't have a strong opinion.
I wouldn't change you for the world.
She buried in the backyard or something? Why would made her dig her own grave kind of thing? On their anniversary?
Sure you gave her KFC?
Yeah. Mail. Fucking love the mail.
Vodka?
Recommend.
Vodka? Missing
Oh.
wife? Like, what's
Eclipse?
happening?
Mail? God, man, careful with the remote, dude.
Kids! Come on, school! I'll make you breakfast, okay?
Still wearing my pajamas from last night.
Right.
Maybe those are his pajamas. Puts that on when he gets home. He doesn't really like. And then when he goes to work, he wears what we would call pajamas.
Kids!
What did I do last night?
Hey, Almond Musk.
Kids!
Thanks for joining us.
Come on!
Yeah, that's what I said. They didn't use a. There's no Pink Floyd in this whole thing. It's kind of a
Except for
disappointment.
when Gary sings it.
Oh, that you touch.
What are you doing?
Probably sleeping.
Okay. It's like we
Is
only
there
have
only one option?
choice. Yeah. I wonder if we can
Let
click
it hang
things.
for a second. Let's take the room in. All right, flowers.
I
More
don't think I
flowers.
have control over where he's looking. I think it just kind of does it on its own.
There's like a dead Christmas tree in the
This
bottom
little
right
thing.
corner. Yeah. Okay, nice
Yeah.
curtains.
I don't think we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
like. I don't think it's a search and find.
Search and rescue. We gotta rescue those kids from sleep. Maybe
Okay.
they were abducted.
I'll make this choice for you.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Something. Make yourself at home is what the. Okay, go for it. These might be clues. Everything's a
Thinking,
clue.
good thinking. Which child do you call for first?
Hmm. I think we love Ruby more than Andy because he wasn't listening to us. Remember that?
Ruby!
I just said whatever.
Ruby, Ruby, Ruby.
Okay. I don't think that decision mattered.
Andy!
Is there going to be an option to just start yelling other names?
Maybe that's just to help us remember our children's names.
Patrick.
When you now we can interact. When you see the interact icon below, this means that you can interact with something within this.
Okay. Like the little turd on the right on the wall.
The little turd. It's keys. This.
Yeah, click it. Interact with it.
I think you don't have to look for things to interact with. There's just a button when there's something to interact with. All right, we got keys in the inventory. I don't know if there was anything on there that you want to go upstairs to find the kids.
Can you look at the photos, or is it just that one button?
Just that one button. Give us these keys. Oh, it's our house keys.
Well, let's just leave the house.
Really?
I'm driving.
You want to leave the house? Okay.
The kids are fine.
No way would I leave my kids home
Oh,
alone.
he's not even gonna let us do that yet. Bad dad.
This is why I don't have kids. I don't know what to do in these situations. Yeah, go upstairs. I'm gonna make you breakfast.
So if you joined us late, the mom and the wife is gone, and also there's been UFOs spotted. Are those things connected? I don't
Vacuum,
know.
dude. Maybe this was just all a dream. Bum bum. That's kind of suspenseful for not a lot of.
Mike wants us to call kids wankers.
Yeah, wank stain. Can
Where do you want to go?
let's go downstairs.
I thought you would say that. I don't want to.
What? You said I was
All
driving.
right,
You
all
told
right.
me.
Almond must said it
Dun,
too.
dun.
2 votes.
Yeah, go back upstairs. Dun dun. Oh, it's not doing it.
Yeah, you wanted the slow.
Yeah, I wanted to play that video again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
just
guy
go to
does.
Andy's.
The guy does look a little out of shape, so maybe this will increase his stamina.
Yeah, that's how this works.
And he's set. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Done.
Empty bed. So then we just assume
Back to
Ruby's missing
landing.
too, or should we check?
Yeah, we probably have to. He's gonna be like, I don't want to leave my kids home alone. But it's like, there's
Oh,
one.
this one's more dramatic.
Dun dun. Swear I had a kid in here yesterday.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, hashtag
Right there.
Fox.
You mean exclamation?
Yes, I do.
Where the hell could they possibly be? They clearly haven't left early for school because all of their school stuff is still here.
Yeah, all their school stuff's still here.
As much as I did last night.
Really wispy. I'm gonna raise the volume.
I need.
Well, what if she's sleeping? It's not like you'd want to say their names out loud.
Okay. Alright, what do you want to do next? There's the kitchen, the living room.
Yeah, kitchen, I guess.
Nothing to interact
Back
with.
garden. Back garden.
Okay, we can go back garden. Anything cool here?
You think
got
the swirly signs on the kitchen tile? You think those will be significant?
Oh, like crop circles, right?
Hmm.
And what's this symbol with the little stink lines coming out of a cup? Huh?
That's the universal symbol for poop.
My God.
Cup.
I can't start my day without my morning cup of S.
Coffee does make me need to.
Oh, sure, it is a what's the word?
Cup of deuce.
I don't know if it's a laxative, a diuretic, both.
It is a diuretic.
Does diuretic mean
Sure
poop
it
too, or is it just pee?
I think it's all one process. If you start making your body think that, I don't know. I just know that it makes you your body think that it has enough water, and then it doesn't take in any water. And that might have something to do with the rest of your body.
They weren't in the garden. We checked kitchen, living room.
I think let's leave house, man. I'm sick of this place.
Oh.
My
okay.
plants.
Alright.
I better take my phone, just in case they somehow try to call me.
Somehow. Maybe with another phone?
Their phone in the living room where we were sleeping. Oh, there's a thing here now.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Okay, here are our contacts.
Call Sarah.
Okay. Doesn't have a voicemail. Oh, let me do this real quick, because there's a thing we can do. You want to watch our videos of Sarah?
This is after I had coffee.
Oh yeah, this is the cup of shit on her face.
What's that on you?
Oh my God, Dean, will you stop filming everything?
Oh,
there she is,
the
look.
cup of shit.
This is what she looks like first thing.
Oh, Dean!
First thing on the morning.
No! Leave my pajamas!
Oh, actually,
so
I have
what are your plans today, sweetheart?
Being lazy,
Oh,
is
they
that
got the
alright?
rock lamp too. The
Sounds like a
salt.
good plan.
Himalayan
I think
salt
so
lamp.
too.
Where are the kids?
They're in the den.
Yeah,
Again?
there's,
Yeah.
I love that place.
Well, it's nice
I
and
got them
peaceful here,
too.
so...
Remember
No,
we
so you're not
got
complaining.
those
Well,
to
apart
the
from
one
you.
Remnant? Or what was
I
that
might go
game?
join them in the den.
What if Ruby and Andy have gone to play in their den before school?
Oh, there you go. There's a clue.
They seem to love that place.
Gone to play in the den.
The Fox Den. You're not gonna finish the other ones?
Yeah, I was busy putting emotes in the
Deck the halls with
Yeah.
boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la.
Ah,
You guys kind of playing with the cell phone.
Bigfoot!
That looks got Bigfoot. Why did you call me Bigfoot?
Oh, I just like the way it sounds.
Well, you know what they say about men with big feet.
Not in front of the children.
Ah, sorry.
Socks.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas!
Love you all.
We love you too!
She's here, is Ruby, look, with her mismatching pyjamas as usual.
Dad?
Yeah?
Shut up, Dad.
Huh, charming.
The only one that
Mum.
speaks any sense in this house.
Can we play with some toys tomorrow?
Always with the toys tomorrow.
Oh, I've got to go and do some gardening tomorrow.
Like she never wants to do it the day of.
So,
She had
mom's
cancer.
really low energy. Oh, Mike thinks he's possessed.
Oh, aliens.
Think Julian will answer?
Is this Julian Assange? Who's that other face
Yeah,
below
there's,
Julian?
I guess we meet someone later and they forgot to crop it out or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Continuity error. Alright, so the kids hang out at their den. Okay. Click the door. What do I do? Oh, maybe I need my keys to open the door from the
Totally
inside.
out of character for Andy and Ruby to have gone to play in their den before school.
I think the den's in the house, man. I had a den in my last house, or the house I grew up in.
I feel sick.
It's not.
Where is it?
Like,
Wait.
Is it like a
little
little
hideout
hideout somewhere?
Yeah, exactly.
But then again, what if they are playing in their den? What should I do?
So yeah, their den is like, yeah, their little fox den, exactly.
In the woods.
Yeah, you want to go to the woods?
Yeah. Take me to church.
I hope to God I'm making the right choice.
It'd be way cooler if this had predator vision at this point.
Ooh.
What the hell are you? Oh yeah.
That Ruby?
Ruby.
I am
seen
really
my
sorry, but
daughter?
have you seen two children? Have you seen two children?
Oh, sorry, I haven't. No, I haven't.
Oh!
No, and I don't care.
Oh, wow.
Weirdo. Hey man, the 3 lookbacks. Get them digis. Digimons.
I don't know what I'm
Digital
expecting
monster.
here. It'd make no sense whatsoever for them to walk this far from home before school. My heart's pounding that much, it hurts.
Oh.
Push it like angrily.
He's still
Gently.
calm.
Yeah.
He's not hustling.
I'm not yelling any names.
I think he'd be like jogging or
Did roll-
something, you know?
Roll up them sleeves though.
Oh.
Enter the den.
Did you hear the dramatic music?
Here we are. The kid's den. Please be in here.
Well.
Ruby!
Why am I echoing?
Yeah, they're in the... Not like in a...
There's a huge
cave.
ravine over here.
Yeah.
Careful, guys.
That was an interesting choice. Yeah, kids are early risers. Dad's drunk
go
again.
play by
Let's
the
go to the den.
Cranky.
We don't want to see him hungover. Do we take the bunny or just leave?
Take the bunny.
Oh, like Con
Collateral.
Air, right?
Yeah.
Put the bunny down.
Hey, Nicolas Cage just came out.
Yeah, I watched it. It was bad. If you're talking about the
Ruby!
scary one with the Chuck E. Cheese monsters.
Oh, that one, yeah. There's another one though, isn't it?
Who's that?
Oh, maybe. He makes a lot of movies. Hold on, Gary.
Ruby!
Dramatic moment.
Andy!
Or what's there?
Yeah, who or what?
That lady with the dog?
I followed you.
Who are you?
Julian Assange?
What do you know?
Please calm down. Let me explain.
Where are they?
Why does he assume
sorry,
she knows?
What do you know? Where are my kids?
Please,
do
please calm
you
down.
know?
Let me explain.
Where
I'm sorry.
are my kids?
I don't know.
Where are they?
Where are you going?
What do you know?
Who do you know?
And poor guy.
What do you know? Tell me.
This is good acting.
Yeah. But he's not asking like good questions here. I mean, if I saw somebody near where I thought my kids might have been, I'd be like, "Have you seen these kids?"
He tried that.
But he just started going,
Screaming at
"What
the
do you know?"
predators. You're walking in the forest.
You hear a sound. That's it. The den. Can't do anything. Not gonna call the school. Not gonna call their friends. Yeah, Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are. Stop calling me.
Get under the bed, and then you will be taken by aliens.
I have a certain set of skills and a microscope. Or a telescope.
Who's he calling?
Merrywine Police Department.
Hello? Yeah.
911.
My
The British
children
version.
have vanished. I don't know where they are.
Okay, sir. What's
what
your
they're
name?
doing.
Dean. Dean Hamilton. I found my daughter's...
And what's your address, Mr. Hamilton?
It's one Rose Muse. I found my daughter's teddy.
And your
I'm
two
the first
children's
house.
names.
Ruby and Andrew Hamilton. Ruby's 10 and Andrew is 13. The last time I saw them was when I tucked them into bed last night and I haven't seen them since. Please help me.
I understand. Please, calm down.
I don't know what to
Stop
do.
yelling.
I need help.
Please remain calm, Mr. Hamilton. At what time did you realise they weren't at home?
Around 7 o'clock this morning.
As soon as I got out of my drunk coma.
And what were you doing last night?
Oh, time. What do you want?
Tell truth.
I
They're
was
not gonna believe it.
drinking and watching TV.
Oh,
Thank you,
that
Mr.
timer's
Hamilton.
quick.
I've just requested an officer visit your address. Please try to remain calm. They're on their way now.
Yeah.
Hopefully they arrest him.
Thanks. Please hurry. Thank you.
It's your fault. Dream catcher. Couldn't catch the kids. Or you catch her lies.
I'm just gonna have a little nap.
This is a part 2 of his drunken hysterics.
Let's look at the bunny.
Cuddles. Ruby's teddy. Her friend. Why was it at their den?
Yeah, it's creepy. So this is as far as I saw when Giant Bomb was playing it, so... Thank you, Mike. Yeah, anytime you see a fox, exclamation mark fox. Use the promo code of Papa Taco at checkout, guys. Let them know we sent you. You know, they've been getting a lot of sales, actually, since we started doing the commercials, but no one's used the code, so I don't think we've helped. But sales have been through the roof since we started doing these promos.
Correlation versus causation. You be the judge, audience.
Yeah. It's all us. We did it.
Go to Andy's room now.
Okay. This
Are
room's
you
kind
under
of
the
crappy.
pillow? It's just the bed against the wall.
Yeah, he's in
like
a closet. There's a
Yeah.
mattress in a closet.
I'm gonna raise him to be Harry Potter.
You know Ruby's the favorite. He gets the good room, you get the closet.
Nice pillows, toys.
Gross.
And he plays with toys
Mikey.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Gross, Mikey, gross. Oh, the Automod's asking me if Seaman's okay. Yeah, Seaman's okay, Automod. Seaman's more than okay. Alright, where to next? Let's just explore the house a little bit, I guess. Or maybe not. Let's leave. Go find that lady?
Well, the cop's gonna stop by.
Oh, right, I forgot. I'm just like, see ya.
My kids are missing. Bye. But I don't know how to wait in game.
Yeah.
Not sure. It might just trigger if you go outside.
Maybe there's something to do in the kitchen or the backyard.
Grab the shovel.
This looks like something. Oh, I guess it just does it every time.
Cool.
Oh, Julian.
Are you still at the...
Julian?
Oh, no, you
Yeah,
was
it's me.
arrested.
Answered.
I don't know where my kids are. I woke up this morning and they're not there.
Alright, mate, calm down. Have you phoned the police?
Yeah. I've
He wasn't really hysteric, man.
Now. They're on the way.
Right, look, I'm at work in a minute, mate. Look, I'll be round as soon as I can.
Okay. Alright, thank you. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. Bump into that doorknob. 1.
Yeah, it's our address. Oh,
Mr. Hamilton.
good.
Yes.
Pretty sure he's the
I'm
alien.
To
Spoiler
murder
alert.
you. May I come in?
What a creep.
Mr. Hamilton, I understand this must be very difficult for you, but there's a
Baldies
few
are
questions
creeps.
I need to ask in regard to your two
I got the
missing
same haircut
children.
as this guy.
We don't need.
Please, ask away.
Ruby
You know what
and
that's a
Andrew.
reference to?
Ruby is 10 years old and Andrew is 13. Is that correct?
It is. Yeah.
And the last time you saw them was when you put them to bed.
Sorry, did you say something, Gary? I was
That's right. Yeah, around 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
listening to
what?
too many
You haven't
things.
seen them since. You
I
didn't hear
was,
anything throughout the night or this
Singing,
Nothing.
trying to sing Billy
No.
Corgan.
And where did
Okay.
you sleep?
Today
In your
is
bedroom?
the worst
Downstairs?
day there ever was. On the sofa?
I slept on the sofa.
That's not a crime. Officer.
Do you drink, Mr. Hamilton?
I told you on the phone. Say no.
I do. Yeah. But I fail to see how that's of any importance.
Well, it's of some importance when the only carer for the children is a heavy drinker.
Where did you get heavy from?
I'm sorry. I know these questions can be trying. Is there
You're
a Mrs.
trying my
Hamilton?
patience.
Dean?
There was. Not anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. Did your kids
Yeah,
have
now
anywhere
you-
they like
now
to
who
go
feels like the
play?
jerk, huh?
The park, for example?
Yes, they have a den. It's just down the lane. The weird thing is, I went there this morning and I found this. This is my daughter's teddy. She,
Here, you have it.
This is the thing. The
He
weird
looks
thing is
creeped out
she
by
had
it.
that with her when I took her
Good
into
God.
bed last night.
So this
She
was
plays
found in the
with this
kids'
thing?
den this morning.
Yeah, it was. I am so worried. This is so unlike them, especially Ruby.
I am so
What's your
worried.
relationship with your children?
They're my
Seems good.
children. I love them to bits.
Good relationship.
They're my world.
Yeah, it
Any
seems
recent
fine.
arguments?
None. No. Well, nothing that parents and the children don't usually argue about.
So you argue with them?
Why do I feel like you're putting words in my mouth, detective? What I mean about arguments is things like, oh, you know, you haven't eaten any vegetables, or it's time to go to bed. That's what I mean by arguments and disagreements. Detective, what exactly are you writing down?
Notes, Mr. Hamilton. Just notes. Please
Calm down. Yeah,
So what
everybody's
exactly
telling this
happens
dude
now?
to calm down.
Do you send out a search party?
No, nothing happens yet. We'll make a few general lines of inquiry, but won't start a search for at least 24 hours.
And what happens in the meantime?
Seems pretty messed up.
You said
I think, yeah, that's kind of standard procedure.
And that's it?
Usually
Sit
they-
children?
and wait?
Please.
Yeah, they don't. I don't think they start
understand this is a very
searching for
emotionally
like
charged time
a
for
day or
you. There's
two.
procedures in place for these
I think
kind of
that's
cases.
adults. Maybe you're right.
Rest assured, Dean. I'll personally do everything I
Yeah,
can to
adults
find you.
usually do the searching.
I'm sorry. I just want the back
No,
up.
I just said kids.
I don't
Defend
know
kids.
how to feel.
Oh,
Hang on.
you.
Something to remember.
What do you think?
I know it's easier said than done, but please, try to remain positive.
Don't be such a downer, man. They're just kids. Make more.
So what do I do if I need to contact
Don't
you?
you worry about anything like that, Mr. Hamilton. I'm always watching. Always.
Do you guys feel weird about social distance now? Because that just really violated my bubble right there when he grabbed my shoulder and talked in my face.
I could taste his breath.
Uncle Julian showed up. This is what he
Yo,
works
man, I
in.
want to start
Cool
a
outfit.
a rap metal band with me. Now that you don't have the kids anymore, there's nothing holding us back, huh? We'll call it the Middle Doorknob.
That's a good name.
Knock knock. Flowers?
No, that's not him. That's Flowers.
Don't forget, man, this guy drinks a bottle.
You look pretty full, right?
I mean,
You can't keep doing this shit to yourself, Dean. I mean, you're not thinking straight. I mean, you left the back door open for God's sake.
Come on, guys. Stop yelling at the
What did the
dad
police
of
say?
missing children.
Nothing.
yeah, would you calm down?
They're doing absolutely nothing. They can't do anything for 24 hours. That's when it becomes a missing persons case, Julian. A missing persons case? These are my kids.
Not your kids.
I don't know what to do.
Make some phone calls or something, dude.
I don't have anyone's phone number. Called everyone on my phone.
Julian, give me your phone.
What you do is, mate, you stay strong. They're out there. They're out there somewhere.
The truth is that.
We're
Truth is
talking
out
about-
there.
And I'm with you every
Yeah,
step
are
of
we
the
talking
way.
about aliens right now?
You need to cut this crap out. This isn't helping.
I'm half expecting them to walk in at any moment and everything's gonna be okay, you know?
I know, mate. I know.
I've looked everywhere.
Hmm.
I don't know where else to look.
You looked at
Everywhere's
I don't know what to do.
yeah.
And you called
look
Julian,
again.
who pretty sure your kids wouldn't go to if they
Yeah.
ran away or something.
Get away from Julian is what I would say. Bad influence.
6 feet. 6 feet.
Julian's
Yeah.
right. I look again. I am not going to sit around, no matter what that Detective Blackwell said.
I
Perhaps
mean, he
can
didn't
find
tell
some
you
clues to
not
Ruby
to
and
look. He
Andy's
just said they are
whereabouts.
not going to look until 24 hours.
Okay, we gotta
Right?
find clues.
Go back to the kids' room.
Something's ringing. Julian?
Hello?
It's me from the future.
Bexley. Yes, Bexley. I'm sorry, Bexley. I'm not quite with it at the moment.
Listen,
Are you with it?
I'm just calling to see if there's a reason that Ruby and Andy aren't at school today. I've just called the register and they're not here.
Yeah. I
am
Tell the
Ruby.
truth, right?
Yeah, tell you. Kids are missing, man. They could be
Yeah,
anywhere.
look, Bexley, truth be told,
Yeah, look.
I'm in a bit
check
of a
it.
situation here. I've woken up this morning and
Mike just has to lie every time.
my children aren't here and I don't know where they are. I was hoping they would have come to school, but obviously that's not the case.
Yeah, why didn't
just
even
call
try
it
the
your
school?
Yeah.
Wait for school to
yeah,
call
I
me.
guess
I've got to
that.
go.
Yeah,
Thanks
yeah.
for calling, Bexley. Bye-bye.
I didn't even think of school. I thought I searched everywhere. Alright. Should we leave and just like wander around town?
Yeah. Freedom.
Alright, yeah. Too
Freedom to
dark,
get more
Mike. Too dark.
booze.
Alright.
Yeah, that's why they showed his wife taking the ditch.
Where do you want to go?
Go to church.
Maybe they just went to church. They like pray for their mom or something.
Ask God for forgiveness.
Almond said to go get a drink. I didn't know that the public house was an alcohol place. I didn't know what that meant.
Is it public? It's public school 805, yeah?
Hmm?
What's the beer? That's the brewery.
Public house 805? I don't know. Leave graveyard.
Or
Oh.
the public school.
Hello.
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Up steps.
I think we gotta.
Forward.
Are we trying to keep this guy off the booze, or are we gonna like let him indulge if we get the chance?
Oh, it's totally gonna make him
Go to the
slosh.
graveyard.
Yeah. Up steps.
Maybe they're in the graveyard. Kids like graveyards.
I'm just gonna roll my sleeves up every frame.
Let's see. Let me click
Click
all
the
this
flowers.
down.
Click the flowers.
Yeah, nothing here.
Did you click the flowers?
I did. Yeah, there's nothing to interact with unless there's the little symbol down here.
It will be.
Cuddles. Ruby's teddy, her friend. Why was it at their den?
Okay. Nope.
Yep. My daily looking at the graves for the day.
Oh, I thought he was gonna go through that door. That was a real
Anyone
twist.
following me? M. Night Shyamalan presents. Again, who's following me? Julian?
Yeah.
Is this you? Are you still following me?
Okay, well, this was a bust. Thought we would, like, talk to a priest or something.
What is that?
Oh, good. Glad we get the walking animation for this bit. He looks back again. This is very like the Nancy Drew game.
Yeah. Go to public house.
Yeah. Almond
Mike
Musks.
and Almond Musk. Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't think we can, but there is free Wi-Fi, so there's a clue. Or maybe that's free Wi-Fi? Like, our Wi-Fi's free now?
Don't think that's what that means.
Maybe the public house is not open at 8 a.m.?
What kind of hellhole is this, man?
Yeah, looks like they open at noon. 12. No, we already did the woods. Farm Lane?
I guess so. You mentioned God.
Oh, yeah, well. Oh, there's this person over here, but apparently can't talk to them.
Sir, you seem stable. Have you seen my kids?
The big guy, I think he's wearing
click
one
the-
shoe. Oh, you're right. I didn't
the
notice.
circle.
Thank you. I was just gonna walk away.
Again.
We tried the trick.
Who's behind me?
Empty.
He's not asking for money. He's
Hi.
asking to change the world.
Any change, good you mate?
I will give money.
Yeah, give him some money.
Yeah, sure.
1 minute.
Not that my kids are missing.
You're a star, bud. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You're a star.
Did we ask him about it? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's
You've
really the
happened
only way to
to
progress
seen
the game.
2 children around here.
No. No, sorry, mate. I haven't seen him.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Tickle
right.
his foot. Tickle, 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 tickle. Tickle, 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 tickle.
Why does he only have one shoe?
I mean,
Is that like the universal sign of being homeless?
You take care now. Bye-bye.
yes, so.
Yeah.
Have a good day, my friend.
Maybe this will be significant later.
I hope so. Well,
Yeah, go back to the village.
we
Is there a way that we can make him keep looking back?
like over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Go back to the woods? See the ladies walking around or
Yeah.
something? I don't know, man.
I'm sorry. What do you know? Yeah, let's get a bat. Beat that dude up and take our money back.
Interesting that they do have a clip sometimes and sometimes they don't. I don't know if interesting is
will
the right
be-
word. Oh, Bexley's on her phone now. And we have a picture of her all of a sudden. Weird.
I only
He's
only
like,
put
your kids
two-
aren't at school, and here's
Here, use this as my
Yeah.
that's what I do whenever I
a
meet somebody
selfie.
new.
I forgot the word selfie.
Here's a photo of me.
I wish I could yell at more strangers in the woods. I would kill.
What do you know?
Oh, I went
my
back to the
God.
den entrance. I clicked the wrong thing.
Navigator.
Oop.
What do
Well.
you know? Look behind you. Look behind
Nope.
you, dude.
Do it.
Back to the village.
Okay, we went to farm lane, we went to church, we went to the public house, we went to the woods.
It's home. That's it. We tried. It
Game
took off
over.
forever.
Thanks guys for watching. This is just a kind of a sad story where... Oh, flan. I like flan. Flaunt it if you got it.
Oh.
Oh, exclamation mark box.
Alright. That was in the room, wasn't it?
What was in the room?
Did you say exclamation mark box?
Oh yeah, I went into there and then I left. Back to the garden. I'll do the thing where he looks, and then nothing will happen. Cool. Did I miss one of the little symbols at some point?
Oh no, I swear I thought you said exclamation mark.
I did. I said it when we were in our daughter's room. Ruby.
Oh, but you were just saying it, you didn't see it.
Yeah. Video games are hard, man.
Shoot, dude, there's only so many things you can click.
We already went in the kitchen. What am I doing? Go to... I guess we can try to call Sarah again, huh? Maybe that'll do something? Maybe she'll answer this time?
Yeah.
Nope.
We're sorry.
I mean, go Bexley again? Just talk.
No answer.
Well, there's another person under her, so a little glimpse into the future. Looks like he trims his nails well. That's pretty good.
I used to be a hand model.
Oh, Julian, I don't think that's gonna do anything.
I mean, it's
Alright,
always
guys.
a good time.
People in the chat, anyone have any suggestions?
No answer.
Let's go back now that we got a homeless dude that we talked to.
I feel like that wasn't a real police officer. I think they should be looking for the kids right now before the murder.
I mean, he was a detective in the last one, so it's just this. You think it's the same universe?
I don't know. He had a different name. It wasn't Jenks. I literally have no idea what we're supposed to do. Alright.
Yeah, I mean, let's just go back to the same places.
Okay.
Farm lane. Start at the top.
Oh, okay. Mike's got ideas. Oh yeah. Wait, no, that's the same.
Yeah.
Yep. Roll up the sleeves again.
Pick
Up the
sleeves.
steps, roll up the sleeves again. Yep.
Up my sleeves, up my sleeves, up my sleeves.
Okay, cool.
Pick up the flowers already, man.
Oh yeah, keep an eye out for the little interaction symbol, because I didn't notice it
Right.
when we were looking at that homeless person. Okay.
Who's there? Is that you, God?
Okay, show this again.
God? Okay.
Like a dramatic look for there being
You
nothing.
did this.
He really like stops and pauses and looks.
I mean, I would love to see this whole thing being acted out. You
Yeah,
know,
nothing.
being there and just seeing this guy coming up, stare at the shitty table, turn
Uh-huh.
around. Look, keep looking behind him.
Ay, ay, ay. Call from there?
Who's behind me? He's like kind of
These-
sad.
These are some weird puzzles if we're supposed to call from a specific area and search.
Hey, you went back.
Call anyone right now.
Oh, yeah. Because Mike said to call from here. Oh, back again. I thought maybe.
Welcome to Walking Simulator 2022. This is what it's like to walk in Ireland.
Alright, yeah. Punches his fist a little. Cool. Up the steps again. Look at the flowers.
Call from here. Call Sarah.
I don't need to call anyone.
Good reception. Good reception.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's been the problem. We haven't gotten through to her because we just weren't getting good Imagine?
You hit the pub again. I should tell you what time it was so you would know.
I don't think time is passing.
It has to. You've been walking everywhere.
Oh, he's gone. I want to report a missing person. There's
Sarah.
this homeless man near the road. Now he's not there.
And he has my money. I'll do it.
Yeah, it's again. Homeless guy went to the pub with the money we gave him. Okay, okay. Who are we to judge? Yeah, I called, but
Julian, you want to have a pint?
I think this game is inconsistent.
You're inconsistent. You've never.
Maybe he didn't want to disrespect the grave.
Somebody.
No answer.
Wow. Do we have to like look up a guide? Is that what this is gonna come to?
No, we're not doing that. We're professionals.
Fine.
Ruby's Teddy, her friend. Why was it at their den?
Maybe we should put the bunny back in the den, and it triggers a
Yeah,
magic
maybe.
altar. All right, let's do this. Magical bunny. Let's make sure we show this part.
Shh. Show it. Show me.
What's
Why is
oil?
this gate like that?
What do you mean?
Like it's not just.
All right,
you
put the
know, you're
bunny back.
walking-
Cuddles. Ruby's Teddy, her friend.
Put it back.
Why was it at their
Summon
den?
the aliens.
Call Sarah.
Okay.
Put your keys there so they know they have a way to get into the house. Can you like drag stuff from the things onto the screen?
No.
Put the keys back.
My house keys.
Instead of having the store open, straight on, it's from like the side and you gotta go around.
You're the engineer. You notice these things. Okay, we did farm lane thoroughly, we did church thoroughly, we did public house, and there wasn't anything to do. Went through the woods. Alright.
Let's go to the kitchen.
Go to the kitchen, look at the cup of poop.
Steaming hot. Dookie.
Back garden.
Welcome to the
Hey,
Dookie
I'll check
wall.
the rooms again. That was the first thing we did though after we talked to the cop.
Kids.
They're just there. That's the game. Hey Dad. We were under the
dark
beds.
side of the moon.
Thought I saw something moving.
Dad.
Oh look.
Oh, there you go.
God damn it.
Click it. This pillow.
Ay, ay, ay. Uh-oh, I don't wanna. I don't know about this, guys.
I'm into this.
Oh, easy. He got a British plug. I like that he said plug. Yep.
Password.
Oh, I thought he saw something. Oh, damn it. Oh, maybe. I hope he
What's
knows.
that?
We sure don't.
Password.
Maybe it gives you options, but you probably have to find it out first. Like,
Oh,
who,
man. Doesn't... I guess we have to go find the password. Yeah, password. No, it doesn't let us type. We have to find it out.
password 1.
I'm not even gonna guess.
I hate privacy.
Wait, why are we in the living room all of a sudden?
That's where I go for my passwords.
That's where he took the computer.
Let's check Ruby's room.
Yeah.
Maybe she has a password.
Ruby's. Oh, were these here? Maybe I think I went in and left really quick. Oh, hold on.
Tell me what you know.
Oh, I need a password for this journal.
I cried again today because Mummy's still not home. I hope she does come home soon though. I miss her lots and lots. This is my favourite photo of her. I do not like school anymore because Harry says he fancies
Sounds
Sarah
pretty
more
bad.
than me. She was my friend. Me and Daddy went to the park. I met a boy and a girl and we played on the swing, but that was it because we had to go home and get some dinner. Daddy keeps crying. He says it's because his heart hurts.
I'm pretty sure she was abducted by aliens.
I could hold myself together in front of my kids. I overheard Uncle Julian telling Daddy that he has met a new lady called Bexley or something. Uncle Julian seems happy. Daddy keeps crying. I think he misses Mummy as much as I do. And Andy. I do, Ruby. I do.
What does he have in his hands here? Those famous toys he's always talking about?
Kinder eggs.
Mummy bought me a
There's a
dream
dream
catcher
catcher that you
Daddy
noticed.
says it will keep away the bad dreams. I hope he's right.
Mummy
Maybe the
bought
dream
me?
catcher takes a bit of time before it starts to work.
It says Mummy
Because I still
bought
keep
me a
seeing
dream
the
catcher.
nasty man at the bottom of my bed.
Oh, maybe
Daddy
it's because
says it's
she's
just
young.
my
She doesn't know how to
imagination.
spell.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that something bad is going to happen. I am scared.
So what? Maybe the dream catcher takes a bit of time before it starts to work because I still keep seeing the nasty man at the bottom of my bed. Ugh. Don't like that.
Nasty man.
Ruby mentions the dream catcher.
It's Donald
It
Trump.
really doesn't seem to stop her nightmares.
Okay, so is that the password?
Anything
the
there was a
laptop.
What? Was there a password?
Maybe, man. Maybe it gave him.
Oh, I
an
wish it
idea.
showed plug. That's my favorite part where he says plug.
Go ask that homeless dude. Maybe he knows.
Hey, do you know my son's password? Yeah, mate. Cost you though. Maybe it's in the kitchen. Password in the garden.
Buried it. Just in case you forget.
Clues. Oh, man. I'm gonna be on a wild goose chase again.
Oh boy.
Okay, just start exploring the world again?
I guess.
Oh man.
I mean, you can go back to Andy's room.
Think there's another clue in there?
I don't know. Why would the password be anywhere else?
Okay. I mean, yeah.
Go to the den.
I go to the
Maybe
den.
Maybe the password's there.
Like carved into a tree or something.
Yeah. Me and laptop forever.
Okay, here's the gate you like. You have to do this take perfect. I'm gonna use it 100 times. Do it again.
No, don't look behind yourself in this scene. Want it to be natural.
Nothing.
Okay.
Use the
Why
laptop
do you
here.
know his laptop I bought for them after Sarah left? I left it in the house.
Oh, not with it. Yeah, that gate is the squeaker. Right, go back to his room. I don't know. It's in the graveyard. Ooh.
Haunted password. Password was
Tombstone.
flowers.
69.
Dun dun dun. Okay, go back up to
Andy?
this kid's room.
No.
Use the laptop here.
Yeah, when I use the laptop here, it just like teleports me to the living room. Oh yeah, it is both of their passwords. Anything in the journal?
Ruby mentions the dream catcher that her mom bought for her. I wonder if it's the password.
Okay.
Oh. How do you spell Dreamcatcher?
Let's see how she spells it, because maybe it's spelled wrong.
D-R-E-M. Oh.
Look at us, we're hackers.
You don't even know how to stretch a wallpaper.
Oh, I like it tiled. You don't like it tiled?
Yeah, internet browser, man.
Oh, actually, the achievement was professional hacker. Let's look at Untitled 2 JPEG first.
Who's that?
That's Julian.
Why does it look like there's a cat on his shoulder, though?
I think it's a fluffy jacket. Okay, I don't think that helps us. Oh, watch him click those buttons.
Beep. Told you he was a hand model.
System setting. Nothing.
Okay.
The little touches. Oh, can't do anything. Searchalize queue. Yeah, let's play some Fortnite. Oh, I was playing Fortnite yesterday. With Orcsox and Dr. Gerger. This is my first time ever playing Fortnite.
Super easy game for babies.
Yeah, we won 4 games in a row. First place. Hey, look! This is their other game. These are probably some of their other games, huh?
I know contradiction is, but Dick LaRue.
Yeah, we played Fortnite yesterday for the first time, Gary and I. Orcsox was our guide.
So you might say I'm a bit of a gamer.
I feel like nothing happened.
I cried again.
What do you mean, man? We became hackers.
We got into the computer, but we haven't made any progress here.
Go back to internet browser.
Just the search bar. But we can't do anything. He's like, how do you use the internet? System setting.
Yeah. See if you can click anything.
No, it doesn't let you click things.
No, I mean like on the
top?
Like the journal or...
I did the journal, but then it just took us to the journal.
Ruby's teddy, her friend. Why was it at their den?
Okay, maybe...
Check the gamepad.
Check the gamepad? What do you mean?
Oh, it was just one of the settings. Yeah, I guess close it.
Okay, cool. Best daddy ever.
And married ever.
Let me click on settings again. Oh, here we go. Now we're cooking. Who are you?
Julian?
Hello?
Maybe it's the lady in the woods?
Yeah, probably. It was like, who do we know that we met somebody other than the dude that was at our house?
The homeless man.
Oh, yeah, the homeless guy. Remember that magical moment?
Yeah, this is either the homeless man or the lady, but the lady seemed to know something.
Yeah, and he would need to get access to a plain sheet of paper, which he was using cardboard.
Did look
He
like
already
it
had a
was
pen.
raining a little, I thought, when he opened the door earlier, and now it's not.
It's technology right there for you, man.
Want to check the woods? See if it's the lady?
Yeah. Yeah.
We are a nice, normal family.
Show your piece of paper to the gate.
A mysterious letter that was posted through my door. Meet me where we first met.
Okay, okay. Squeak. I think I can smell skunk. IRL, not in the game.
You,
You came then?
So you sent the note.
What do you know?
Follow me.
Where are my children?
Where is she?
Yeah.
Where's Rachel?
I think I better.
Ooh,
Deceive.
he knows the
I
truth.
want to deceive.
Ah,
Moon.
dark side of the moon. I think there's Walt Whitman over here. Picture of Walt Whitman.
That
Was Walt
that's the,
Whitman taken by aliens?
maybe.
Or was he an alien?
Hacker. I'm into Area 51 mainframe.
So?
Invited you over to
Who are you?
watch. Stop talking.
I'm me. Nothing special. I just know a lot more than most people because I open my eyes.
It's also because I got prescription glasses.
Alex. With a Y.
Oh, okay, Alex with a Y. What do you know? Where are my kids?
Dean.
How the hell do you know my
Dean,
name?
there's something you need to know. Please, look at this.
Alex, where are my kids? What do you know?
Please, let me explain. See this? Take a good look at this monitor. Look, look!
What is this?
This, Dean, is a snapshot taken from a satellite the night your kids were taken.
It's the newest
Alex,
update
what
for
is this
Fortnite.
shit? Please tell me what you know. I do not understand this. Please. I wish my wife was here.
Dean. Dean, please, 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 Dean, please, calm down. I didn't take your children. I can assure you of that. And I know you wish your wife was here.
I believe her.
But I'm here.
I'm your wife now.
To help you. What I'm showing you will seem crazy, random, unconnected even. I understand what you must be thinking, but please, Dean, I'm begging you, please. Let me show you
I hope
something.
the twist is that she does have her
Because
kids.
I'm sure I know what's happened to them. But please, I want you to understand that I'm
his
here to
daughter,
help
just
you.
older.
Oh yeah, there's a good one.
She was abducted.
Because I'm the only person you can trust.
Hmm?
Hmm? Hey, Alex, show what you've got.
No, no. Show me what you got.
Look again. I know, it looks like a blur of random colours, but this was taken from a satellite I hacked into.
Oh, hacked.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell do you mean hacked? What
I
do you
hacked
do?
earlier
What
today,
is this
actually.
shit?
This is what
Oh,
I
yeah?
do. Do you trust your
Into my
government?
son's laptop.
Do you really believe that everything you've
Oh.
ever been told is the truth?
Oh, yeah.
Do you not think that there just might be more out there than we're let on? Everything we know about our country, our planet, our universe is because of what we've been told, be it through media or books or whatever? Nah. Huh. No, we just nod and accept it like sheep. Meh.
I know everything because
I
I
don't.
figured it
What
out.
the hell are you getting at here, Alex?
As I was saying... As I was
I
saying...
made these glasses myself.
It looks like a random mess of colours, but there's more to it than there appears. What these are, Dean, are actual readings. Electromagnetic readings with trace readings of radiation.
You have lost me already.
It's really quite simple.
It does seem it. It really does seem really.
Every year, there are literally thousands of supposed abductions with witness accounts.
Abductions. Witness accounts. You're talking about aliens. Little green men.
They're not always green. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? Believe me, I know exactly how this sounds.
It should be.
Yeah, it sounds pathetic, is what it sounds.
Dean,
Seriously?
take a look at the satellite readings from all the recent well-known alien abduction locations.
Oh,
The evidence speaks for
where we
itself,
live.
don't you think? Open your mind! Oh, God. Are you okay?
I haven't been okay since the accident. I'm better now.
How do I even begin this? This is going to sound crazy. The night before my children vanished,
Yeah, we saw the UFO. We're being at the track.
Good God, this sounds stupid.
Are you kidding? What this lady just started telling you?
What did you see?
Crazy to himself. Not to her.
It was
Crazy to me.
a light in the sky. A pulsating globe. It pulsated.
Very
once
round and
then
very big.
It was gone.
I think it might have been the moon.
And if you want it.
The signs are all there. What's happening soon?
What do you mean
Clip.
what happens soon?
What solar event is happening soon?
The total eclipse?
Right.
I don't see the connection.
Most abductions take place just before a significant solar event. In this case, the total eclipse.
Why?
Why? If this is true, then why? Why are these things doing
You're not
this?
going to like what I've got to say next.
Alex, I can't possibly get any more down than I am right now.
You know, the moon is tidally locked to Earth, so it only shows one side to it.
There is no God.
Or we never see
Not as
more
we
than
know it.
50% of the moon ever.
Not as we've been told.
How do you
Or
possibly
the same
know any of
50%.
this?
I don't know how to say that.
Do you believe in
There's
God?
not really a side to a
Do
sphere,
you believe
know?
in God?
I
Oh.
believe.
Oh, we gotta think about this one. Does this guy believe in God? He really has to think about it.
I like how it's thumping.
Let's vote, guys.
Does
Vote in
I-
the chat. Do we believe in God? Let's hear it, chat. Do we believe in God? Come on, guys. We got one vote so far.
It's too controversial.
All right, locking it in.
No.
Okay. That's ultimately
More moon facts.
your
I don't know if I
choice.
know anything
But
else
no.
about the moon. I think it's the
There
biggest moon
isn't
in
one. Certainly not some single being that created us all.
our solar system.
But of course that leads to the question then.
Sorry,
How
listening
did
to her,
we all
not
get
you.
And the
here?
Milky Way. Oh,
Right.
well, probably not the Milky. What is it? Not the Milky Way. What's
Snickers.
They made us.
Three
No,
Musketeers. The aliens made us.
Bullshit.
Is it solar
Is it,
system?
Dean? Just look at the Egyptians. We were always told that they worshipped the sun, right? Wrong. They worshipped them. Just take a close look at their hieroglyphs. It's all there. Little
And
objects,
their names were
discs,
Steve.
little men. It's all hidden in
Why did
plain
it have to
sight
be
that it's
little?
laughable that we've been programmed by the regime to block out the obvious.
They're far away. In
The
space.
truth would
Oh.
ultimately be our destroyer.
Question, Alex.
You want to question her?
No, let's just trust her blindly. She wears glasses.
Wait, trust her?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think she's Q?
Anon?
Yeah.
Wow,
Hopefully.
this is amazing.
I'm surprised you've
Yeah,
accepted this
me too, to be
so
honest.
easily. Most people would be calling me batshit crazy. But, well done, Dean. Well done for opening your eyes. That takes a lot.
Seems like she doesn't quite believe herself.
Okay. So
I
now
mean,
what? Why have they taken my kids?
Because their species is dying. They created us from them. But as the generations have passed since the start of life on Earth, some genetics have faded. Why, I'm not sure. Sort of evolution that they didn't anticipate. I presume.
know.
They need the remaining few who still unwittingly contain strong strands of that DNA to extract and then recreate themselves. To reclone themselves.
Reclone. And
reclone?
my kids have this DNA.
Would that just be clone, though?
And why didn't they take me? Because surely if they have it,
Yeah.
I have it too.
I can't answer that one, Dean. I'm sorry.
Wait a second.
No,
If they created us to start with,
Good question,
then
Dean.
why can't they just recreate themselves?
They can, but only when the solar eclipse is actually happening, because
What?
this is when the conditions of the DNA extraction are at their
They're,
prime. Solar flares and alignment. They can only extract the DNA when the conditions are right.
Oh.
And what about
Extract the
my kids?
DNA when the conditions
What
are right.
happens to
You know
them
what I mean?
after the
Yeah, I
extraction?
can only
Majority
imagine
of
Magic,
on
the
the
wow,
for the
wow.
purposes of DNA extractions are adult abductees.
Attack of the
They
Reclone.
return shortly after, sometimes months
Star
or
Wars, the
after
Reclone
years.
Wars.
Yeah.
What about children? Alex?
Alex with a
What
Y.
about children? What about my kids? It's the same, right? They're returned. They'll be returned.
As one
so
child.
sorry.
What do you know? What do you know? And scene.
Alright, guys. We're gonna call it there. Are you a believer? The truth is out there,
I'm
etc.
a believer. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna keep playing this game on Sundays if you want to see the thrilling story of Dean finding his children before they get eaten by aliens to make more aliens or something when the sun is in the right spot. Is that right?
Yeah. That's right.
Um,
Justin. Julian?
Yeah, who's Justin?
Is this just a confession?
I know, right? What a cliffhanger. We basically we just walked around back and forth so much because we wanted it to end on exactly that spot.
I'm
Oh,
so
Justin
sorry.
Bieber. Are you a believer? I get it now. Good one. Alright, Gary, do you have any final thoughts for our audience before we sign off for the night? And then we could go find someone to raid.
Yeah, I don't know what the solar system, like what that describes. I may use that
The
word
solar
wrong.
system is like, Pluto,
Is that
except for
just
Pluto's not a planet anymore.
okay? So yeah. I think relative to the size of the planet that the satellite is revolving around, I think the moon that we have is the biggest in the solar system.
We've got the biggest moon.
Yeah, we got the biggest moon relative to our size.
And to end this stream, I'm gonna moon the camera. That's not allowed, right, on Twitch?
It could be. Could be if you're brave enough. All right. Thanks, guys.
Pretty sure that's a crime.
Champions. I mean, know your audience.
Okay. Yep. Good night, guys. Thanks for watching. This has been a magical night.